Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Ann, for gifting those memberships. No soup for John. I owe you guys a video as soon as we get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 9 minutes and 35 seconds, breaking down all... Ann Gaynor. I said Ann Daly again. I'm sorry. Thank you, Ann Gaynor. You are the bomb. You are the bomb, Ann. Thank you. No soup for John. I owe you the video. It's coming. But... we're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 20 seconds breaking down all the gold and silver news. We're going to watch the COMEX Open. We're going to watch the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're going to watch the stock market open. Smash that like if you're ready. Top off your drink. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much, Ann Gaynor. You are a legend. Oh, my goodness. John Gordon with 10. What's going on? Another Jonathan got soup. Oh, Johan got soup. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John Gordon. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Smash that like button. It's going absolutely insane this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Thank you so much to Ann Gaynor. Thank you so much to John Gordon for gifting those memberships. We're going to be live here in 7 minutes and 45 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market opens. It's going to be a wild one. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And Alpha Crab in chat, thank you for the super chat saying, Soupathon! Let's get these crustaceans fed, says Alpha Crab. Thank you so much. We're about to cover the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the COMEX market open up. We're going to watch Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're going to watch the stock market. And dare I say, is it going to be mega? Thank you so much.
From Arctic ice to island drums, every stamp on my page.
Who's still stacking? Thank you, Amina. Who's still stacking? Who's unshaken? Who's got intestinal fortitude? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Breaking it all down. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're so close to 100. Let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 30 seconds, breaking it all down. The breaking gold and silver news, ladies and gentlemen. The market opens. It's going to be absolutely insane. Buckle up. Are you ready? Who's still stacking? Who's with me? Let me know in chat right now. We're about to be live in 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
Riches untold. Stacks of silver, international stacker. Here to say
Okay, I just got the post out on X about the stream. If you could go retweet that, I'd appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 4 minutes and 30 seconds here.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. We're going to see the COMEX open. We're going to see the Shanghai Futures Exchange and the stock market open. A big shout out to Ann Gaynor. A big shout out to Jeff Gordon trying to get John Soup early here. Alpha Crab says the soup kitchen is open. If you need soup, put your bowl in the air and say, I need soup in chat right now. And guys, we're 8 likes away from 100. Keep smashing it. Let's break that 100 right now. We'll be live in 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Gold's the glow. Stack it high. Watch it grow. Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International. Stack 'em that mill. So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver. Gold. Where you been?
Oh yeah, John's here. John's always here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live here in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news. We're going to be watching Shanghai Market Exchange open. We're going to be watching the stock market and COMEX take over in New York. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's go. Jeff Stout with 5 memberships trying to get John Soup. Oh my goodness. Johnny got soup, but not John. Johnny got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's about to be on. Who's ready? Who's doing the mashed potato? Who's doing the jitterbug? Let's go, let's go, let's go. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Share the stream.
Crabs are grooving side to side.
I love that idea, Huma Stacker. I love that.
Where dreams collide. Claws are up. The beat we chase. Treasure gleaming. Golden space. Get your claws up. Don't delay. Yeah. Join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key.
Let's go. Let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat right now if you're ready. Who's ready for the Mega God? Put Mega in chat if you're ready. You guys can hear me, right? I saw someone say there's no sound. You can hear me, right? Am I crazy? Can you hear me? 1:30 till we're live. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Well, we got no soup for John and Korean in the chat. Nice. Let's go. Break it down now.
Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade, treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do you guys want the old school intro or little kid?
National stack
Old school or little kid intro? What do you want? Quickly, quickly.
and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. Cue the dancing man.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to a Cuban drone than a Walmart. You guys see the reports about Cuba having a bunch of drones and they might fire them at Key West? One thing's for sure. Well, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it happens, I'll be streaming it live. So if you see a live stream pop up that says drones attacking now, make sure you pop on there. It's going to be me on the roof watching them fly over. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wild morning already in the countdown. It's been a battle for gold and silver all night. Literally, we're seeing the battle for $80 silver materialize in front of our eyes. So I'm going to break down the charts. I'm going to cover the news. We're going to go in the danger zone together. I'm going to answer your questions. We're going to have a great time, but I did want to shout out, guys, already crustaceans are working hard, bringing soup. They've opened the soup kitchen for all crustaceans. Ann Gaynor gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. John Gordon gifted 10. Thank you. Jeff Stout gifted 5. Thank you so much. And Alpha Crab with the super chat saying, the soupathon, let's get these crustaceans fed. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations to those who won it. I saw a few Johns win it, but not the John. I hate to say it. No soup for John.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
All right, jumping into what happened overnight in the silver market, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, please smash like on the stream. It helps so much. We're close to 200 here. Okay, so overnight, silver hit a high of 78.91. It hit a low of 75.47. It's currently on a red candle at 75.83. Remember, it is trading now. It trades 23 hours a day except for 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. That's the change, the delineation between trading sessions. But right now, in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, we're going to see the volume pick up dramatically as New York takes the baton and continues the trading. And we are in a red candle right here at 75.80. So we're going to continue to watch it with bated breath. Let's check the silver futures. Is it currently 76.25? So we are in contango, normal market operations there. Let's go to gold. So gold overnight hit a high of 4,589.70. It hit a low of 4,525.64. Excuse me. It is on a red candle, 4,531.76. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report we filled that gap.
Fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
So we filled that gap, and guys, thank you so much for getting those memberships. We have unlocked a new channel member emoji. For the time being, I threw Baby Yoda in it just to protect it. He's in there eating soup, but I'm going to be creating the fill that gap emoji. That is what the channel is voted on for the next one. Gold to silver ratio sitting at 59.76 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold after hitting a low overnight of 58.12 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. The Big La Bamba, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, hit a high last night of 86.76. It hit a low of 84.28, and it closed on a green candle of 85.28. So let's see here, 85.28. We're at 75, so we're at about that $10 premium for what I would expect to see. So we're going to keep watching that. I did notice, though, yesterday, guys, I was looking at the silver market in, here it is, in India. So let me change this to USD. Because remember, on April 1st, they started taking, they went off of the LBMA spot price, made their own spot price. And look, it's trading at 88.30. Man, it's been volatile. 88.38. Yesterday it was $12 ahead of our spot. So let's see, 88.38. Let's remember that, 88.38. And let's go back there now. Remember, they just did the pseudo silver and gold band, essentially. 88.38. Yeah, so it's still a 12. It's $12 ahead of our spot price. Wow. Okay, we're going to go to the breaking gold and silver news here. So let me refresh this. And thank you so much, Barbara. Barbara in chat's been a crustacean commander for over 4 months. Let's give her a salute in chat saying, hi, AS, you the best. You're the best, Barbara. You're all the best crustaceans. I really appreciate your support. This is my full-time job. I took the leap of faith. I've been doing this for 8 months now, full-time job. It's been a bumpy road, but it's been working. So thank you so much for your support. Every super chat helps. Becoming a channel member, gifting memberships, it all helps, and I appreciate it so much. And you can support the channel without spending a dime. Smash that like button. We're only 38 away from 200. Share the stream. I really appreciate y'all, and I really appreciate all the Diamond Claw level members on the stream right now. I appreciate you. I appreciate all channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. And the question right now for everyone in chat right now, who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Who's got diamond claws, and better yet, who wants a diamond claw? I'm going to cover the news right now. Don't go anywhere. But the question is, who wants a diamond claw? And I'm not even joking here. I'm being serious. Look at this. Big shout out to 3103 sent 30-ish ounces of silver and crystal. I sent it to SGT Stacking for the Mega Ga. He's minting a bunch of these actual diamond claws for the Mega Ga, and they're all going to be given away to you. If that's not mega, I don't know what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the breaking gold and silver news right about now. Okay, Hormuz chaos, ladies and gentlemen, cascading global crisis. Here's what's already happening. Now remember, on this channel, from day one, I was warning about second, third, and fourth order effects. And boy, are they materializing, unfortunately, as expected. Since the Iranian war began, the Strait was disrupted, ladies and gentlemen. So I've broken them up into different orders here. So second order effects from that, we're seeing sulfur prices have literally exploded. WTI jumped roughly 30 to 50% from pre-crisis lows. Jet fuel, heating oil, diesel, gasoline risen double digits. Third order effects include fertilizer, urea, cotton price, palm oil. And I just realized I forgot to put helium on here, and I forgot to put sulfur, like so many things. Fourth order effect, sharply lower crop yields this fall, skyrocketing food prices worldwide, broader inflationary spiral and supply chain chaos, underwater internet cables, they're threatened, no oil changes for your car. Guys, there's reports coming out. Now, I was one of the first to put out the report about a possible shortage in motor oil, and I got a lot of guff for it because people said, it's unconfirmed. You don't have an article. I said, yes, it's unconfirmed, but I got this information from an insider, and I want to put out the news as quickly as possible so people can prepare. And shocker, it's a true story, so if you need to get your oil changed, I would do it soon because we are starting to see a shortage in oil for like engine oil. Now, does that mean you're not going to be able to get an oil change? Probably not. You'll probably still be able to, but are you going to pay double or triple the price? Probably. So if you need an oil change soon, I would get it now. This is no longer just an oil story, though. So this is in response to Charlie here putting out this. Look at that. All these inputs here, up double digits, and it's only going to continue to get worse with every day. Every day that Hormuz is closed, guys, is like probably 3 days of consequences. Every day is probably 3 days of consequences, if not more. Okay, you guys asked for it, and now I picked up the mantle. Since Gold Silver HQ stopped doing it, I'm taking it over, officially. This day in sound money history, May 19th, 1850, California gold rush. Thousands of mostly Mexican and Peruvian miners rebelled in Sonora against the new Foreign Miners Tax Act. The government with the tax, that's shocking. The government's attempt to tax foreign gold prospectors led to violent clashes and many miners being driven out. In 1933, just weeks after the gold confiscation executive order 6102, the U.S. government accelerated the removal of gold coins from circulation. Millions of coins were surrendered, melted, or locked away as federal control over gold dramatically expanded. Two different eras, the same thing. Governments trying to control access to physical gold. Fast forward to 2026, governments worldwide are once again raising taxes, tightening reporting, restricting flows, and increasing control over precious metals. We just saw it in India. We're seeing it everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. History doesn't repeat, but it often does rhyme, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys like this series? Do you want me to continue to do This Day in Sound Money each day? If so, put Sound Money in chat and let me know. This is a big one. Guys, the bond market is melting up. It's imploding or exploding. I don't know what you want to use to describe it, but it's not good. 30-year Treasury yield just hit 5.14%. That's the highest since pre-2008 global financial crisis. Why this matters, ladies and gentlemen. Higher bond yields increase borrowing costs across the economy, signals growing concerns over inflation, deficits, and massive U.S. debt issuance. Sorry, my allergies going crazy this morning. Rising yields also mean stress for bonds, housing, and debt-heavy sectors. Historically, periods of fiscal stress and inflation fears have often been supportive of gold and silver as investors look for hard assets outside the fiat system. Crustacean Nation, the bond market volatility is heating up. Are you stacking physical through this? Look at it here. Look at this. This is 2007. We are quickly approaching the levels of pre-global financial crisis 2008. Is it going to get under control? Is it going to get worse? What do you guys think? I think I need to do an article on bonds. The bond market is nebulous. It can be confusing for people. If you want me to do an article on bonds, put bonds in chat to explain it. Now, my website's up, guys. Internationalstacker.com. It's free. You can look at the live metal prices even when I'm not live. The Oneida charts are favorite. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio. You can see what markets are open around the world. It's free. There's not a single ad on this website. Everything's free. Resources, I have all these resources for you. These are the companies I invest in because people often ask. They can all go to zero. Be careful. Not financial advice. All the reports here you need. But guys, news and blog. I put out pretty in-depth analysis here. I try to do a post every day except for the weekends. So I'm putting out stuff, but the weekly watch outs I do every week. So that's encouraged. I encourage that for you. The Hidden Horde. Guys, so much is on here. So please go check out internationalstacker.com. And that was a tweet. That was a tweet I was working on. So I changed it. I forgot I had that one over. So are you still stacking? Scott is. Look at Scott. Looks like he took advantage of that Hero Bullion 5 ounces at spot, guys. If you go to Hero Bullion, they've got 5 ounces at spot. And also because you asked, they put a Hero Bullion poured 10-ounce bar at spot because you literally asked when we had the CEO, Jake, here on the stream. And a big thank you to Hero Bullion for being the official sponsor of this channel. Jolly Lollipop with a super chat says, I hope you run for president in 2028 on the golden standard ticket. Take the bull by the horns, Mr. Stacker. You got my vote. Whoa! Thank you. I'm going to need to build up a bit more of a war chest, though, if I'm running for president. We're going to have millions in cash because the establishment is not going to want to finance us. And Michael Oliver triples down. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Oliver triples down. Stocks are topping, bonds rising, and silver headed to 300 to 500. In his latest interview, broad stock market S&P is in the distribution phase and likely topping. Government debt crisis, what we were just talking about, bonds, and rising bond yields will trigger huge money flow into commodities. Silver remains his strongest call, still targeting 300 to 500 by late summer. To be clear, ladies and gentlemen, I think this call is incredibly bullish and beyond what I think will happen this summer. But if it happens, I'll take it. Here's the full interview here. It's a video. Go check it out. That is a doozy. Make sure you guys follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, INTL Stacker, International When It Fit. But you can keep up on the news every day or every night, and you can read more. And here's from Bullion Star, and I wonder if you guys agree with this. Gold's two markets are telling different stories, ladies and gentlemen. The paper market sees something else entirely. Inflation at 3.8%, $39 trillion. And let's check. Maybe it went down, guys. Maybe we owe nothing. Nope. 39 trillion, 261 billion, 915 million, 700,000. Then it goes to 800. Look how quickly $100,000 is going on there. So if I could bet on one thing, I would bet that this number's going to keep increasing. I would bet everything on that because guess what? It's going to keep increasing. Politicians love spending money. So the gold's two markets are telling different stories. The paper market features ETF screens. It's focused on rate hike fears, a strong dollar, and Fed in no rush to cut rates. The physical market sees something else entirely. Inflation at 3.8%, 39 trillion in debt, a war with no end in sight, central banks buying gold at record levels. The macro case for owning gold and silver has never been stronger, and yet the paper price is selling off. Physical buyers see right through. Do you guys see through it? I certainly do. That's in the Germanium mint there. Look at this. Geopolitics has the market doing the jitterbugs. Let's go back here to the charts and look at this. We've getting a little bit of a morning pop here. We are just 5 minutes away. Sorry for everyone just listening. I say look at this, and I know some of you are just listening. I am so sorry. I'm looking at the chart. The volume has just increased here this morning. We're getting some green candles here in the market. So we're about to enter the danger zone, which is every morning from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we are just, We're one candle away from the danger zone. This is traditionally when the big bankers attack us. So we're going to see what unfolds here. But I'm now looking at chat. So if you got questions, put them in chat. I'll be able to answer them, address them to my best ability. And guys, if you missed last night, a couple things happened. First off, Commander Craig in chat formed the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade. Down here, I think this is Latin. It says Strength and Diamond Claws. He sent me 50 of these, so I'm going to be giving away a bunch of these in the mega giveaway. We did also add a bunch of pocket pingers last night. We've got over 80 ounces of silver. We've got over 50 ounces of copper. We've got gold. We've got Mrs. Aya's coffee right there. We've got coin scopes. I'm working on all kinds of stuff. Guys, this is going to be a massive giveaway. Shipping's going to be about $1 trillion. And the bounty forever gets John Soup is still here. You get a no soup for you sticker. You get 2,999 silver rounds. We've got one more silver round in the mail coming from No Soup John himself. Plus a 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle is going to go to the person who gets John Soup. And I'm throwing in 3 No Soup for John t-shirts. Now, if you've been to my shop on internationalstacker.com, there is the No Soup for John shirt, but don't buy it yet. I have one more design that will be done today, so you can choose. But this is the No Soup for John shirt, design number 1. You got a crustacean on the sleeve. You got No Soup for John on the front. What do you guys think? Do you like it? No Soup for John on the front. Do you like it? Let me know what you guys think. Okay. And we're building up here as we are just 3 minutes away from the danger zone. What is your hedge bet against precious metals not being the defense against fiat collapse? What is my hedge bet against precious metals? I don't have a hedge bet. I look at history. This stuff right here. It's been money for literally thousands of years. The one thing that people often use against it, it's one of its biggest strengths. I'll tell you what I'm not hedging in is this stuff right here, paper fiat currency. The thing that bankers, financial experts, politicians, governments tell us we should put our blood, sweat, and tears in. We should put our retirement in. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it in these this currency here from Lebanon. I'm not doing it with this big old fat stack from Vietnam Dong. And the reason for that is every system backed by fiat currency, not backed by physical gold and silver, has literally always gone to zero. Happened in Zimbabwe, millions to billions and trillions. Rinse, wash, repeat. So I do not have a hedge against gold and silver not being the way out. That is what I believe is happening. That is what I've shifted to. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But to be clear, my investments are in physical gold and silver, and I do have mining stocks that I think are going to amplify as gold and silver continue to move. Now, people told me in the past, you should have put your money in the stock market. I get that comment all the time. You would have made so much more. I actually did a video. I'm going to do an update here in a little bit. But I did a video. If I put the same amount of paper fiat currency, some would call money, but we know real money is physical gold and silver. If I put that same amount in the stock market versus gold and silver, I'm up over 500%. Over 500%. If I would have put that in the stock market during the same time, I would have been up like 380%. So I'm very happy with where I've put it. And I believe we're seeing a paradigm shift. I believe we're in a once in a lifetime, a once in a generational opportunity with gold and silver. So what's my hedge against precious metals not being the defense about fiat collapse? My defense is my wit, my brawn, maybe the brass and lead I've also stacked. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, but that's how I'm answering it. Who's with me? Okay. Let's look at the next one here. Somebody says, get your dong off of the silver. It's dirty. How dare you?
How dare you?
I'm sorry, Future Motive. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 20 seconds from the danger zone. I'm issuing a danger zone warning. And Piotrek says, get that dirty Vietnam dong off. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Okay. If people look for a hedge separate from gold and silver, buy land specifically. I like that, 603. That's a good answer. I do like that. I think land is a good hedge. As long as you're not overextending yourself and you can afford the property taxes. Keep in mind, as prices increase on land and houses and stuff, your property taxes will go up. But I agree with that. I like that hedge. That's something Mrs. IS and I are looking to do. We're looking to buy some land, maybe up around Dahlonega, Georgia. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool to go in my backyard and pan for gold. So we are looking into that. So that's a good answer. Land's a good answer. Maybe some chickens. I don't know. Somebody says, do you vote? Yes, I vote every time when I'm able. Sometimes I've been working in disaster zones when voting happens and I have not been able to, unfortunately. But if I'm able to, I always exercise that, even if it seems futile. Even if it seems futile, I still exercise that right. Stack of breasts, brass and ledge, best hedge ever, says Mongo. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now firmly in the danger zone. The first candle, and it went green, then red. Now it's about to go back red. We got to do it right now.
How to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Some scientists say 90% of the time, every time we do the baby gator, it can turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC, ladies and gentlemen.
It's science.
Okay, and Joshua says, if Michael Oliver is wrong about his massive prediction, do you think he gets shut out of the community? He has a lot on the line. That's why I respect him a lot, because it's ballsy to make a prediction like that. It is putting a lot on the line. Do I think he gets shut out of the community? No, because he's been right on a lot of things in the past. Do I think it hurts him and a lot of people stop listening to him? Yeah. Do I think in the future when it runs higher, he might have a little bit of vindication? Yeah. But yeah, that is a bold prediction. It takes a lot of what's the word for it? Intestinal fortitude for sure to make that a public one. So we'll see if it happens. But I don't think he will be excommunicated. But I think I think some people won't listen to him. Victor here says, can't you mill and vote if out of the country? By working, Victor, I meant when I was actively in disaster zones. So I've been in disaster zones, like responding to hurricanes and different things, conflict zone and stuff during that. Yeah, so I've done voting, mail and vote. I voted online when I was overseas, but the times I have not been able to vote were specifically in some of the big hurricanes where everything was destroyed, and I have the choice of to stay there and keep working to help people or to go somewhere, leave the area, and I was not willing to do that. Saw that full picture on Bald Guy Money's wall. Photocopier art for sure, says Christian Love. Go off grid, full solar, says John. Yeah, if I get some land up in a Dahlonega area, I will definitely have a little solar farm. Hyperfixation says, I'm still stacking silver, gold, and helium balloons in case I need an MRI. There you go. That's funny. Guys, if you don't know what he's talking about, hyperfixation, it's 30% or 33% maybe of the world's helium passes through the Strait. Well, it used to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. So that's a problem. So that's what he's talking about there. Okay. And Dougster is saying, I wonder when Americans will wake up and fight the highly unconstitutional property taxes. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big one. 603 here says, by the way, we have people up here in New Hampshire making land and vehicle purchases with gold and silver. Nice. It's complicated with stamp taxes and can't involve mortgages, but I dig the trend. That's cool. Thank you for that. Aaron says freehold land is very valuable indeed. Here in HK, which I think is Hong Kong, all land is leased only. It still costs a fortune. Wow. SGT Stacking in chat says, if you were involved in hurricane disasters, is that when you turned into a crab? Yeah, I would crawl into my shell, SGT, to protect against flying wind. Chris Simic says, Google International Stacker, no suit for John. No. Okay. Is this meme taking a life of its own? Okay, we got no suit for John. There's a lot of stuff that pops in for no suit for John. That's funny. That's funny. Did you see something specific, Chris Simic? It's starting to get some. It's starting to get indexed on Google. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on our second candle here in the danger zone, and it looks like the baby gator is starting to materialize. Now, I've got a question for you. When you all woke up, what was this, Monday? When you all woke up Monday and saw this, is this what you thought?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Or did you think I'm going to buy the dip? Let me know in chat. And if you thought you're going to buy the dip and you bought the dip, who bought the dip? Let me know. If you guys have no clue what No Suit for John is, go to my page, go to channel lore, And guys, look, it's working. It turns red. It doesn't happen immediately, but when I'm live, it turns red. Down here, no soup for John. This is the meme. Let's see how many days it's been. It's been 27 days since the no soup for John. Since John's got no soup. Google, then ask it, International Stacker, no soup for John. It will give you, oh. Okay, let's try that. No. Okay, we got to go to Google. No soup for John. Okay, and then it says, then ask it, International Stacker. Okay. There. Get out of there. The phrase "no suit John" combined with International Stacker refers to a running inside joke from a popular YouTube channel, a prominent creator in the gold and silver stacking community. The origin, the host of the channel, John. Okay, so AI thinks John's the host of the channel. Frequently makes pop culture callbacks during his live streams and coin hunting videos. Community running gag. Viewers and follow precious metals. No soup for John. Okay, guys, my name is John. I've been doxxed by AI. I'm John. The conspiracy is right. No soup John is me. The conspiracy is right. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not true. Jonathan, no soup John in chat saying, please make it stop. Aaron here saying happy. And guys, if you want to see John's face, it's on the shirt. But don't buy the shirt yet. I've got a new design probably coming today. But look, if you look at the no soup for John shirt, if you look at the front here, that is John's face. You see that? That is him. And we're starting to get the formation of a BGC, a big green candle here, and the second candle of the danger zone. We're going to see what we could do here. And Brian in chat says, the soup is rigged. Aaron says, happy to have been able to top up my Canadian RRSP. There you go. Give back to your channel. Give back your channel to John. That's funny. AI thinks the host is John. That is funny. Okay, see here. Gold. Okay, gold. We're doing some work here. Let's go gold to silver ratio. We're back down to 59.7 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Do you know how long it took me when I'm talking fast to not say $59.70? Oh, man. It's hard. Let's see what you guys are saying here on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm going to say Michael Oliver called 70 silver so early last year, and you know what? He was spot on, and I'm going to go with what he says, says Silver Chick. Yeah, we'll see. Next exit says, this is an actual picture of me as a toddler.
And I want it now. It's my soup. And I want it now.
It's my soup, and I want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And look at this one here from Next Exit. He says this is actual footage of the first day he realized his membership ran out.
I'm out of soup, sir. May I have some more?
Poor Next Exit. Who needs soup? If you need soup, put it in chat. And Shotgun Susie says, I'm with Michael Oliver. I would love for it to be right. I'm not ridiculing him. I would love for it to be right. I just think it's way bullish. Shotgun Susie, thank you for putting it out. Big Mary, thank you. I'll be dancing in the street with you guys if it's true. Thank you. Thank you, Future Motive, for putting it out. Thank you, Daniel, for putting it out, and the history. Thank you, Lewis, for putting out the live stream. Michael Oliver is a bust, says Mike. Ollie Stacker says it's happening. Mainstream is waking up. Are you ready for the summer surge? Guys, and I did put out a tweet. USA Today, I put this out yesterday. USA Today was literally telling people, is it here? Yeah. They're literally have, is silver or gold a better investment in 2026? This is USA Today. Mainstream media starting to get turned on here. Okay. Not turned on in that way, okay? Come on. Calm it down. Ah! Why do I say things like that? Okay, Chris Simic says, gonna take my first vacation in 10 years to come. Wait, 10 equals years to come. Crash the meet and greet in Springfield. Oops, caps lock. There we go. Guys, if you want to come to a meet and greet or find silver, I'm traveling the United States and the world, something called the Hidden Horde, sponsored by Hero Bullion. Thank you so much. But if you catch me in the wild, you get this, a custom. You caught the King Crab challenge coin. It's the only way to get it. But if you go to my channel and you go here to Hidden Horde, these are the first 5 locations I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver in. I'm doing meet and greets. So this is the form here. If you want to come to one of the meet and greets, you fill this form out. You get included on a mailing list for whatever date you pick. So each one of these dates, not only am I doing a subscriber meet and greet, but somewhere in the general area, I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver. Sometimes on the same day as the meet and greet, sometimes a little bit before or after. And I'll be releasing the location on social media. But 5 ounces of silver. So the first one's going to be June 6th, Gold Museum in Dahlonega, Georgia. June 7th, Knoxville, Tennessee. Summer Fun Coin Show, July 9 to 11. Springfield, Illinois, July 15 to 20th. A&A Coin Show, August 25 to 28. So each one of those locations, I'm going to be hiding at least 5 ounces of silver in a cool little satchel, a poucho, whatever you want to call it. And I will also be doing a subscriber meet and greet. So if you want to be notified for that and get a crab coin, sign up there. And guys, look at this. We are in the last candle of the danger zone, and we are pushing higher. Wow. And in chat, Brian's saying, and guys, we're so close to 300 likes. Please smash that like button. The next 43 people to smash like are going to get good luck for, let's think here. I'm feeling 13 months.
It's science.
Okay. So Brian in chat says, I knew the mainstream media was bad, but I didn't know they were naughty. Oh, they're definitely naughty. Oh my goodness. Oli Stacker says, bad at X, but the link is to Walmart selling gold and silver. Oh, well, let's go look, Oli. Let's go look what Oli sent us. Okay, I'm not going to click that because it's a Facebook link, and I'm afraid like my personal will pop up. I don't want to dox myself. But guys, Walmart is selling gold and silver on their website. It's kind of a drop ship website, though. Shotgun Susie said they're going to start minting your coin in silver. Maybe. We'll see. Variable Stacker says, if we catch you in the live cams in Key West, can we get a crab coin? No, don't do. No. You're banned from that variable. Do not. I'm not trying to get face revealed here. Key PB House says, what is your challenge coin made out of? A base metal. Like whatever they normally make challenge coins out of. Brass, maybe. A base metal. Let me show it to you, though. You caught the King Crab, Crustacean Nation. They're all numbered. And you guys want to see something funny. Hold up. I'm pulling something up here. You guys are going to laugh. Uno momento. 1 second here. I'm trying to pull it up. And of course, I open my phone and it's like, you need to update. 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Hold up. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know how to find it. I just don't know how to find it. So for what I was trying to do is both. I have 2 versions of my challenge coin, and both of them are in Stacker in the Pocket Ping app. So you can actually use your Pocket Pinger to check if you have a real international Stacker challenge coin or not. I gotta message them. I gotta figure out how to access it. Okay. Variable Stacker says it's not a hard crab to track. He leaves silver everywhere he goes. Ah! Hatchy Boy says I picked up 4 ounces at $5 and $5.30 of 90% during the dip. Congratulations, Hatchy Boy. That's awesome. I'm about to sneeze, guys. And remember, every time I sneeze, we've had runs. But every time I sneeze, we have runs. It's been 5 sneezes. I'm on the verge of sneezing. Brian here says, now that Hero Bullion said they price match, we can check all the websites for the best prices and still use your sponsor, Hero for the win. Yeah, that is mega. Just remember, though, when you check websites, the item has to be in stock. Frequently, websites will have items for just the previous price it had it if it's not in stock. So just make sure if you price match, it has to be in stock, and it has to be like a legit company, right? You can't go to like a Whatnot or eBay and be like, they're selling it at this. Or like, you can certainly not go to Temu or Alibaba and go, they've got these American Silver Eagles for $5. You can't do that either. But yeah, if you find something legit, Hero Bullion does match. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And guys, we are pushing higher here. We are out of the danger zone. We're out of the danger zone, so let me delete these, and we're starting to look strong here this morning. We might get a little bit of an uptrend here on a green candle at 76.30 on silver, green candle 4,544.79 on gold. Gold to silver ratio sitting at 59.57 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold, and we're waiting here with bated breath. The next shoe to drop is the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. This is going to be happening in about 27 minutes, and as we get a little bit closer, I'll be asking you guys, are you team green or are you team red? Let's do a little bit of analysis right now. And AG47 says sneezing gives you the runs. No, when I sneeze, it's made gold. The last time I've had 5 sneezes, we've had a pop in gold and silver. I don't know if it's coincidence or if it's somehow related to the baby gator. I don't know. It just seems to happen. So we're going to keep watching it and see if it continues. Okay. I'm caught up there. So let's look. So silver closed in Shanghai last night at, or maybe early this morning, $85.28 equivalent. We're currently at 76. So we're about a $9 premium. So if it keeps working how it's been working, I think we'll gap up to somewhere around here in the 86, right around here. What do you guys think? Am I insane? Are you team green or team red? Let me know. For the Shanghai Futures Exchange. As I take a sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. 1 second here. Dude, who's sipping it with me? This is great coffee. Woo! Oh! Ah! Okay. I tweeted that silver I got. It's pandas and okay, you tweeted it. Let's go look. Hatchy Boy tweeted his things. Okay, what is this? My PR Trump. This is just in. Secretary Scott Bessent just walked out of the G7 for a group photo after telling our allies to step it up and help economically devastate Iran. Bessent is one of my favorite cabinet picks, says Eric. Thank you for that, my PR Trump. I'm not seeing your tweet with the silver. Did you tag me? You need to tag me, Hatchy Boy. I'm not seeing it. Can you tag me? Sneeze, dang it. Need a big green. I know it went away. I should not have said something. I shouldn't have said something. I jinxed us. Brian here says, I'm always team BRC because I want to buy more. Okay, I have an honest question for you guys. I believe that we're ultimately going to go where we're going. No matter how long it takes, I believe we're headed there. So the question is for you guys. Would you rather take the express route and silver go into the multi-hundreds of dollars right now? This year? Would you rather that happen? Or would you rather it take like at least another 2 years and have multiple pullbacks between now and then so you can acquire more and lower your dollar cost average? Would you rather have silver go up price discovery mode right now? Or would you rather have a few years to stack? Let me know in chat. I'm curious where you guys are at. I feel like I never have enough. I thought 1,000 ounces I would have enough. Then I thought 2,000 ounces I'd have enough. Then I thought 3. Then I thought 4. Then I thought 5. And now I'm like, I want a metric ton. So I don't know. See what you guys are saying in chat. People want the express route. They want it this year. Express train. Some people want a few years. A lot of people want... Okay, I'm going to do an official poll here. This is interesting. So I'm going to do an official poll so we can gather some data. What do you want of silver? Hold on a second. Okay, explode this year. RT4. Crab walk and dips so I can stack. Right there. Okay, here comes the poll. Polls in chat right now. Make your voice heard. Okay, Brian here is saying, take a long time, not just for me, but for all the newer stackers also. People only with only a few coins need more. That is true. We are waking up a lot of people recently. They do need time. A nice low 50 cents a week increase for the next 2 years. Oh, wow. Let's see that. Let's see that. So that would be, what is there, 52 weeks in a year? Is that right? Is that right? Let me see. No, that's not right. That's not right. How many weeks in a year? There is. I was right. Okay. So we're going to say 52 weeks times 50 cents. So that would be a $26 a year increase for 50 cents a week. Dougster says, that's a tough question. Metals going to the moon is usually a sign that things are not going well geopolitically. Oh, yeah. AG Astronaut says, when you sneeze, does a big green candle drop out of your nose and cause the COMEX silver price? It might. It might. Get this man some pepper. We need him sneezing. Okay, No Soup John in chat says, it's going to be a little bit every payday. Drano says, I want a price discovery and I want it now. Rick Harrison says, I'm too old to wait. It's my silver and I want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And that's the real Geared Up Survival, by the way. And that's not me. That's a real Geared Up Survival. He sent that in for a Mega GA competition. And guys, if you want me to see or answer something or know something, breaking news, if you tag me at International Stacker, it makes it glow orange. So I scroll like this until I see orange and I read that comment. So if you're not making it orange and you feel like I'm ignoring you, it's not on purpose. Just tag me. Okay, Master Blaster says price of everything will triple in a year. Probably. At least go up dramatically. The Lone Ranger says, I will unmask when I take my profits. Whoa. Variable Stackers, can I vote? Come on, Variable. Come on. Guys, let's keep politics out of chat. We have people of every political persuasion in here. But the one thing that unites us is our love for gold and silver and preparedness. Christian Love here says 52 weeks, slow mode engage. Hatchie Boy says, I got it now. It's post. Okay, we're going to see what Hatchie stacked. I don't see it. What's your name on X? I'll find you, Hatchie Boy. What's your name? Is it Hatchie Boy? I don't think so. What's your name on X? I'll come find you, Hatch. You just tell me your name. On X. Don't dox yourself. You need a silver snuff box. Oh, you guys want to know what's funny? So, do you remember when we started out with this box for the Mega GA? Well, it's not this exact box, but a box just like this. Do you remember that? And now we've filled our first chest, and we're about to go to a second larger chest. Guys, over 80 ounces of silver, 50 ounces of copper. We got gold in there. That's funny. Okay, am I losing track here? Okay, let's go. Shanghai's going to be opening. Guys, I was losing track here. Shanghai's going to be opening in about 18 minutes and 50 seconds. So we're going to be back to that soon. We're going to watch that. That's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Okay. Will in chat, thank you for being a channel member, says, what do you think of the latest HSBC report saying silver deficit is decreased? I think it's a load of hogwash. I think it's poppycock. I think it's malarkey. Demand is going up. The Strait of Hormuz is intensifying. Russia, there's warfare. Silver is the most reflective, most conductive metal. It's needed for warfare. It's needed for technology. Unless their stance is there's going to be a global economic crisis that's going to reduce the amount people are building and investing, that's a better argument, but I still don't think it wins with the current context we're in. So I think HSBC is just being a big banker. By the way, let's see here. Was HSBC fined for gold and silver manipulation? Did I spell manipulation wrong? Okay, look at this. Look at this. HSBC agreed to pay $45 million civil penalty to the Commodity Futures Exchange for manipulative and deceptive trading, aka spoofing, for gold and silver. So watch this. Oh, you're dumb. Okay. Banks fined for. Okay. So look at this. JP Morgan Chase, 920. And so this is, guys, when I talk about big bankers and their conspiracy, it's not just saying that, it's like actual fact. JP Morgan guilty, 920 million in 2020. And by the way, 2 of their bankers went to prison, federal. Scotia Bank, 127 million. Deutsche Bank, 46. There's a whole list of them. A bunch of banks. Tell me every bank fined. Let's see if that works. I want every single bank. Merrill Lynch, Deutsche Bank, UBS, HSBC, Barclays. There's more than that. Dirty. These slippery little salamanders. Okay. Thank you for your dedication. All the information on the silver market, says Clippy. Thank you, Clippy, with a K, and thank you so much for being a channel member. Is it safe to assume 75 is the new floor, says Mega? No, it's not safe. It's not safe to assume that. Now, Bald Money Guy thinks the floor is 70, and he thinks it's like an unofficial floor. The reason he thinks that is Hecla. I'm not going to get this exactly right. He has the thesis. But Hecla made a bunch of their earnings report. They were essentially like selling silver around $70 an ounce. And what's her name? Politician Westerman Schultz bought a bunch of Hecla stock like months ago when all this was going down. So he thinks the price at 70 that Hecla like was reporting, basically selling a bunch of their silver for, was the U.S. government stockpiling silver. So he says he thinks the price floor is kind of already set at 70 because of that. Does that mean we can't dip below 70? No, it certainly doesn't mean that. But he's talking unofficial price floor. So we'll see if actual price floors come. So is it safe to assume that 75 is the new floor? No. I don't think we're going to go below 50 again. I think 50 is fairly safe. Once we get up consistently into the 90s and 100s, then I think we can say safely that 70 is probably pretty locked in. Then once we get up to like the 120s, 130s, I think we could safely say 100 is fairly safe for the time being. I don't know if you could ever safely assume you can't go lower. You could always go lower. The COMEX could play their games. They could pull the plugs. They could a server could overheat. So you can never say you're always safe. But remember, no matter what happens on these charts, like I put out a tweet the other day. Look at this. Look at this tweet the other. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm coming back to that, Giovanni. I'm coming back to that. But look real quick. I put out this price the other day when we had that big attack on silver. Here's what I put. Uno momento. Guys, you're missing out if you don't follow me on X. I put out so much news. And I put receipts with everything. So you could go research it yourself. It's right around here. Here it is. Breaking. Silver's down 8.7%. I checked my stack. It's still there. Stack silver, do nothing. That's my full stack, guys. This is my full stack. I took the picture back in this is my full stack in what year is this? 2021? Look at that. Look at all that 90%. Stack silver, do absolutely nothing. Okay, let's see here real quick. So look at this. Picked it up. Oh, he got some pandas. He got a Walker. He got a Libertad. He got some 90% dimes. Those look like Mercury dimes. Nice. Paid 638. Nice. Congratulations, man. That's mega. Let's put that out. Are you still stacking? I said Giovanni. I just looked at it. It's Gavioli. Wait. Gavivoli. 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 I don't know if you're Italian, but I feel like it's an Italian name. I feel like it's an Italian. Gavioli. Okay, here we go. Putting that one out. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry for calling you Giovanni. What a monster. I am a monster. Okay, guys, we are just about 13 and a half minutes away from Shanghai Futures Exchange. This could be interesting. But thank you for that kind word, Clippy. Okay, here we go. Rick Harrison says, my Starlink Roam stand by... Wait. My Starlink Roam stand by doubled in price. 100% increase. What the heck? I can't tell Social Security anymore. Oh, so Starlink increased your price? Mongo said if sneezing makes the price go up, we could you do... I don't understand, Mongo. We could you do so buy the dip? You can make me sneeze. I don't know. Okay. Brian here, thank you for channel number, says, I need the Gap song to feel like the day is complete. Well, guys, we did fill the gap, so if you missed it, here you go. And soon I will be doing the close the gap, fill the gap emoji coming soon. We did unlock it, so thank you so much earlier. Thank you so much for those donations. Spider Rider saying, is giving away more silver than I own. Oh, IS is giving away more silver than I own. I need time to stack. And soup. There you go. Guitar Stuff says $27.50 every day for a year. $10,037.50. Nice guitar. Rick Harrison saying, so you say you don't believe it then. I don't know. I'm behind on comments. I'm way behind, Rick. I don't know what you're asking me. I don't know what you're asking me I believe in. I don't know. You have to ask me again. Drainer says, is the COMEX still in trouble or are they in the clear? No, they're in trouble. They're at the multi-year lows. It's just been kind of quiet for the last couple days here. So we'll see today. The report comes out at 4 p.m. And guys, if you want to know what's going on with the COMEX, you can just go here to resources on my website, internationalstacker.com. It's free. Scroll down to the bottom. The first COMEX report here, it's updated every day by 4 p.m., sometimes earlier. You click this, it will open an Excel document that shows you the latest COMEX report. So right there. I put that there for you guys to use. Aaron here says, what are your thoughts on Singapore's new silver futures? Glad to see it competition for the COMEX. So here's my thoughts on that. It looks better than it really is, and I'm about to break it down why. And yes, I did do a post on this. I'm just pulling it up. I got all the details. Not there. Oh, real quick, guys, look. The Silver Wig did a breakdown of my last 10 videos, and he compared it to Silver Dragons and Ron's Basement. Only the last 10 videos. 3% of my last 10 videos were no soup for John jokes and giveaways. Central buying, government policies, regulations, U.S. macro debt, tech analysis, gold-silver ratio, Middle East, banker suppression tactics, Asian industrial demand, Shanghai future activity premiums, COMEX vaults and flows. That's funny. I got distracted. What was I gonna show you? Singapore. Singapore. It's right around here somewhere. I just put this out. Okay, where's Singapore? Hold up. I've got this news for you. I tend to cover news and just it kind of fades into the dust, right? I cover it the day of, but then I usually don't cover it again unless it really pops. Here it is. Major development for silver. ABAX to launch Silver Singapore futures on May 22nd, 2026. ABAX Exchange. Now, it's a private Singapore-based commodity exchange. So it's not owned by any big institution or anything. It's private. It's launching a new physically settled silver future contract. This adds another important trading venue focused on real physical silver as industrial demand, solar EVs, AI electronics continues exploding, and global supply remains tight. So is it a good thing? Yes. Is it a full-blown exchange that's equal to the COMEX? No. But it's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Future Motive says, you need a fire-breathing dragon to guard your stack. I know. I agree with you. And a couple of massive crabs. Someone sent me an email or message or a comment the other day, said some crabs can get 7 feet. Some massive crab. I don't know. Brian here saying, after seeing your full stack, I feel inadequate. Well, guys, if you want to see my full stack, you can see it grow with me. Just go to my channel here, click playlists. But don't feel inadequate. Even if you have 10 ounces of silver or more, you have more than 99% of the world's population, okay? So keep that in mind. Full stack videos. You can watch my stack grow. So from my very first full stack video to where it is now, here's my latest full stack. Here. People have put their faith in this stuff. Paper currency. And every paper currency ever made has gone to zero. It was so... So this is my most recent full stack video. You can go check it out. It's a fun one. I'll put the link in chat. But don't feel inadequate. Use it as motivation. I even say this in the video. It's not to brag. It's to motivate people. Full stack. So I'll put it in chat for you guys to see. Dropping the mic. Thank you for being a channel member. Says, what do you think will happen to the silver price when Iran is full up on oil? Most estimates seem to believe 1 to 3 weeks, even burning LNG off. I have no idea what will happen. I don't know, dropping the mic. I don't know if they're going to stay closed for that long. I don't know if they're going to get bombed into oblivion. I don't know if a deal is going to be made. But one thing I do know, I'm going to be here live reporting on it. I can tell you that, dropping the mic. Huma Stacker says, please share. I just used my pocket pinger to verify some new Buffalo rounds. I did the first test on screen. Set diameter, worked perfectly. Everyone needs one. Guys, Huma Stacker talking about it. You guys need one of these.
Getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now.
I feel strongly about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's so cheap, free to protect yourself. And I've got a handful of them in the Mega Gas, so shout out to Sound Money Metals who sent in. We added them last night. So if you get a Pocket Pinger, you get free access to the app. And look, also with the Pocket Pinger, he included a fake coin. So you can ping a fake coin and see what it looks like when you find a fake coin, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Who's found a fake with the Pocket Pinger? Let me know. Ban the Trader says, looks like we're going down to 72 to 71, which is amazing because we, little more squeeze, a.k.a. pressure to blast off. I like that, Ban the Trader. Rick Harrison says, Barrick outperforming Hecla. Ooh. Nice. Barrick Gold, guys, according to Rick Harrison, is outperforming Hecla. If you go here to resources, you can see exactly what I'm invested in. And I do hold some Hecla. So let me just show you guys. I'm in First Majestic. Again, do your own research. He says, oh, I'll go to zero. I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I missed one. So I'm in AmeriCorp Resources Corp, First Majestic, Argenta, Avino, Core, Endeavor, Fortuna, Gladiator, Gold Mining Inc., Gold Royalty Corp, Hecla, Highcroft Mining. I'm in Kingsman Resources, Pan American, Amplify, that's SILJ. I'm in Pan American. Uranium Energy Corp. I do think uranium is going to pop. Uranium Royalty Corp as well. I'm in US Gold Mining Inc., Uranium One Mining Corp, and Amplify. That's what I'm in. My Sigma also verified, of course. Nice, Huma. It's nice to have that double verification. My barrack cost basis is $16.46. Nice. Congratulations. I do not have any barrack. Any news on the desktop pinger from Pocket Pinger? It's coming. It's done. The design's done. The science is done. He's ordered all the materials. So he's gone above and beyond, guys. All this stuff is made in the USA. Now, here's the problem. These materials he needs, he could have gotten from China, like shipped immediately. But he's doing it all within the USA. He feels strongly about doing that. It just takes a little bit of extra time, unfortunately. So he's working through it. The materials are on the way. He's going to put them together. So I think it's going to be done before the Megaga, which is probably going to be in the next 2 months or so, according to AI. But when he gets those, he's going to send some of those away to give away as well. Now, remember, the new device is not replacing the Pocket Pinger. It's a supplement, and it's meant for being used like on a desktop. You'll be able to ping like 10-ounce bar. You can ping a 10-ounce bar in a Pocket Pinger, but it is tough. But you'll be able to ping like bigger bars, numismatic coins without damaging them. So it's going to be pretty nice. Okay, I'm caught up to the... Oh, wait. Okay, I'm about to miss it. I'm caught up to all the questions, guys. I got really behind there for a second. Future Motive here says, when you move to Georgia, you're going to need to hire a Brinks truck for your... I know. I can actually fit it all in my car. Believe it or not. SGT saying, maybe we can use It's Science emoji. For what, SGT? Use it for what? I'm lost. Fill me in. SGT, I showed the Diamond Claw earlier. People loved it. Who wants a Diamond Claw? Oh, and Shiny Sacker says, AI says it's going to be 2 months and 2 months for the last 5 months. I know. Well, it just depends on how busy it is. Guys, if Silver shoots back to 100 again, I was getting 1,000 subscribers a day. So we could literally be to my Mega Guy in 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever. So it just depends on how the channel grows. And we are 77 subscribers away from the next big show. Huma says, I got the pinger for those very few times I feel like communicating to people and teaching them. And my Sigma tells the story. I use wands a lot. Nice. You're going to need a bigger safe, says Variable Stacker. Drano, thank you for being a channel member, says, how many people with the Megaga? So what happens is I'll put out a whole video that shows all the prices. I'll explain it all. But there'll be $3,000 prizes that are just mega beyond belief. But also, too, probably I'll give away 10 crab bags live. So that'll be 13 winners there. Then I usually do a winner for best video submission, 14. I usually do something for like claws. That would be like 15. I usually do a few special. I think there's going to be like 20 different winners. I think there's going to be about 20 winners. Shipping's going to cost me about $1,000, I'm sure. Except. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We are just a minute. Okay, we need to change the song here because we need to get pumped up. Guys, how is the music volume? Is it good? Is it good? Too loud? Too soft? Let me know. Okay, we are just a minute away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Finally, I won a duel against AG Astronaut. He's been taking all my... claws here, but the market is opening in 23 seconds. So let's see here, 85.28. The current price is 76. So yeah, I believe we're gapping up. What are you guys, Team Green or Team Red? Let me know. I think we're gapping up somewhere around here. Matt in chat says, what if silver soars from 80 to 16 million in 2 years, like it did in Germany? Then we're all going to be millionaires. Matt. Good volume. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to count it down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we, I was wrong. Gah! A little baby gap. A little baby gap down. So we're down to 84. Interesting. We're running like a 11. And the reason I said that, what I said, is because usually we've been pretty on with a $10 premium. We'll see what happens here, though. Currently trading at $84.80 in Shanghai. And guys, the next shoe to drop here is just 30 minutes away, the stock market opening. Do you want me to keep going for the stock market open? If you want me to keep going, say keep going, and let's pump those likes up to at least 400. That's only 12 away. I know we can do that. For everything you say, International Stacker, everything is science.
It's science.
And there is an emoji for that. There is a science emoji. Channel members, if you know the science emoji, drop it in chat. Yeah, I might need a shoulder to cry on, says Rick Harrison. This is how Rick Harrison's feeling right now.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
You got it, Rick. Stay strong. You got it. Look at this. From Roadkill. Nice. 1804. A bit of a risque coin for the time. Okay, let's see the breaking gold and silver news. I'm leaving in 15 minutes for a motorcycle ride. You have my support from afar. Well, thank you, John. When you leave in 15 minutes, you be safe on that motorcycle. Wear your gear. So look at this. You guys have heard a lot about the Clarity Act. So the Clarity Act would significantly boost the demand for U.S. Treasuries, including any potential gold-backed or tokenized issues, by creating a legalized framework for stablecoins, by officially recognizing stablecoins and bringing them under the federal banking and CFTC oversight. So the old pretender is saying this is how Clarity Act links to gold-backed treasuries and gold revaluation. The global bond crisis is accelerating, ladies and gentlemen. Massive news on aliens. Is that the next thing for us, guys? An alien invasion? Look at this. If you're in Kansas, look at this flooding. Wow. It was big time flooding. Never drive through flooded waters, guys. You never know. Sinkholes open up, and even like 5 inches of water, it has so much force behind it, it could literally sweep you away. Do not do it. Okay, after the U.S. Treasury, this is from Eric Young. After the U.S. Treasury official gold revaluation on February 1973 to just $42.22 per ounce, something profound happened. The free market price for gold was already trading at around 69. Within months, it exploded higher, eventually hitting 195 in 1974. Why did gold shoot up so dramatically right after the revaluation? Because the entire world finally realized that 42.22 was an absolute bottom. The U.S. government had officially declared the value through two devaluations. Wow. Look at this. So this is the gold price. The Nixon shock. That's when 1971, when Nixon took us off the gold standard. The Smithsonian Agreement. And then further devaluation. The free market price, guys. I believe we're in price discovery phase. I really do. Those are beautiful coins. Look at this from Monaco64. He's a great creator. During the European sovereign debt crisis, late 2009 to 2012, gold almost doubled from around 1,000 to 1920. What do you think gold will do in the recent global sovereign debt crisis? That will include the USA, Japan, Eurozone, and the UK. That is a good question, Monaco. Let's go back here. I see a couple questions in chat. Brian says the aliens have come for our gold and silver. I hope not. I hope not. Hatchy Boy says, it's cool to hear you talk about disasters. You have a passion there and tons of good wisdom. Thank you. Yeah, I worked in the disaster industry for, not industry. It's not like we produce them. HARP! He just admitted it. It's HARP. But I worked in that field for years. Around the world, helping countries prepare for, respond to, recover from disasters. I do feel passionate about it. Well, sometimes I can relate to Tiger King, but chasing the second MILF I already have at home, I need to say, oh my goodness, Rick Harrison, oh my goodness.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
What did gold do during Savings and loan. What did gold do during savings and loan? What are you talking about, Rocket Scientist? Are you talking about another crisis? Give me the year. Christian Love here says, Jonathan 9000 is the true John. Who is that other guy? Says Christian Love. Is there a fake John in chat? Is there a fake Soup John in chat? Okay. We are just... How just? Yeah. 23 minutes away. Let's look at the Dow futures. Down 80 points. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Guys, don't forget Hero Bullion. Based on your request, they enlisted a 10-ounce silver bar at spot. Can't go wrong with that. It's a poured bar. I love these. And they also have their 5-ounce at spot deal. Free shipping. Don't miss out on that. Thank you to Hero Bullion for sponsoring the channel. Whoa. Is this true? Update. U.S. Department of Treasury at Fort Knox is preparing for a possible visit by President Trump. So far, no one has seen or audited approximately 143 million fine troy ounces. Is that true? I'm going to look that up and see if that's actually true. Breaking. The White House is reviewing whether to amend and potentially scrap a decade-old rule governing stock trading that's meant to make sure investors get better prices for their transactions, per Bloomberg. Thank you for that gold coin. Who was that? Thank you, FAA. Thank you. And guys, don't go anywhere. We're just 22 minutes and 10 seconds away from the stock market opening. Keep smashing that like button. We're so close to 450. We're only 27 away. I appreciate it so much. Whoa. Sandy Fire in Southern California climbs to 700 acres. I used to be a firefighter back in the day. U.S. suspends joint defense effort with Canada dating back to World War II. And Iran wants reparations. Oh, savings and loan debacle in 1980s. Thank you for that. So what happened to gold during that? I don't know. Well, 1980s, we did get a pop in gold and silver, and then we had the Hunt brothers. You know, I might have... I've got an article I did where I talked about gold's performance over time. Hold up. I might have touched on that. So gold prices during the world crisis. Okay. The long bear market from 1980 to 2000. After the 1980 peak, gold got crushed, dropping from $850 down to $250 an ounce, 70% decline. Why? High real interest rates, strong dollar, restored faith in the system, no major crisis for 20 years. So that's what I have for 1980 to 2000. I did do this article here. And then I had a part 2 to this article. Guys, if you haven't checked out my article, news and blog, check it out. A lot of good information. This is part 2. So, long-term data, US CPI versus gold. So this has the inflation. So 1971 to 1980, 8.8% average. 1980 to 2003 to 4% average. Gold price range from 1971 to 1980, 2,300%. From 1980 to 2000, about -70. So there you. I hope that answers your question. Keith House says, you've done so many things and been so many places. What's on your bucket list? I need to go to China. I want to go to China to see the Great Wall of China, the Terracotta Armory, the Forbidden Palace. I want to do that. I really want to go into space, guys. I told Mrs. IS she doesn't like it. I think during my life, I'm going to go into space. I'm a big science fiction fan. I love it. I love it. When I saw Space Force, I'm like, ugh. I went and looked at their jobs. I'm like, ugh. Here's the thing. Right now, it's like $250,000 to go in space. You could do it with like, there's a couple companies that are like trying to do it. Galactic, what is it? Virgin Galactic and SpaceX and all that. I think eventually it's going to be cheaper. Eventually it's going to be cheaper. So if it gets cheap enough, I want to go into space, and you know your boy's going to live stream it. So that's my major bucket list. IBG, did John get soup? Well, let me go to the correspondent out in the field to see if John got soup.
Hey, Cargo Bob, we're downtown Key West right now. You want to go get some soup?
No soup for John.
No soup for John. How do you say that in German?
Keine Suppe for John.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 19 minutes away from the stock market opening here. Turns into International Space Stacker. Yeah, the first stacker in space. I mean, we can't officially say that because maybe Neil Armstrong was a stacker. I don't know. The first YouTube stacker in space. Go to Antarctica, says Egbert Boot Whistle. I was looking at one point of doing the 7 summits. You got Mount, what is it? Elbrus down there? Ubers? Woo! Okay. Let's go here, see what you guys are saying. Variable saying test. Your test has been confirmed, variable. Come join me up here in space. It's nice, says AJ Astronaut. The moon is in fact made of silver dust. Another article by the Silver Wig. The COMEX, a highly suspicious shell game. Crab shells, maybe? Oh, don't do that, guys. Do not pour gasoline. Look, don't do that. Everything she just did, do not do that. Okay? Do not do any of that. Man, how beautiful are these? These are the Angel Bullion coins. Those are beautiful. Look at those. Is that Royal British Mint? Yeah, the Royal Mint. The Royal Mint, guys, you got to make sure it's actually silver. They're never going to live that down. I got one. Notice this says 999 fine silver on it. It's actually not. This is actually 75% copper. It's one of their error coins. So funny. Somebody says I could become intergalactic stacker. Whoa. Did you know that internet roaming fees are literally out of this world? Says Ann. That's funny, Ann. And guys, we are just 15 minutes and 45 seconds away from the stock market opening. Let's check the Dow futures here. Down 95. Get a little bit of downward pressure here on silver. The DXY is up. Let's see if there's a post. Let's see if there's a post. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about... Wait, what is this? Let's see the first... Okay. Wildlife refuge. Okay, it's about energy. Okay, I don't see anything posted, but we've had a bump up in the DXY here, which is putting downward pressure on gold and silver. Remember, when the DXY moves up, it puts bearish pressure, red pressure on gold and silver. When it moves down, it puts a bullish, upward, green pressure. It doesn't always move inversely, and sometimes it moves in concert, but it definitely puts the pressure. So we are seeing the DXY
up about 0.34%. And we are seeing some downward pressure on silver right now. We're down about 2.6% since the trading session started last night at 6 p.m. Currently on a green candle, 75.68 silver, and gold on a green candle, 4,525. Oil is all up over 100. I'm talking CL. 1 second here. Let me pop this up. I'm just checking something. Yeah, so CL1 here is up. This light crude oil futures up to $103.29. That's actually down 1%. Wow. U.S. oil is at up about 1%, 103.58. Just the other day, these were all under 100. West Texas Intermediate's up to 102.87. Crude on WTI is up 103.57, and Brent is 110. Interesting. Bitcoin's down 76,000. Shard sent an email that only UK residents can buy it and stash the errors. Sorry, Zach, I did hear that. Brian says, are you able to share where you were a firefighter? Florida, California. I worked 13 years in Florida before owning my own business. It wasn't in Florida. I can't say too much about it because I try not to give out information that could like dox myself. But I was when I was doing the firefighting, I was a national asset. I'll leave it at that. If you're a firefighter, you probably know what that means. Zach here says shard. Oh yeah, I got that. Psalm here says, total open interest, 102,000 contracts. So let's look. Let's go to the CME group here. Let's refresh this. Yep. Yeah, 102,000 even last night. Yeah, 852 down. We got 1,000 contracts right now for this month. So what you guys might not know, many of you do, is every contract here is 5,000 ounces of silver. So 1,010 contracts is actually 5 million ounces of silver. That's 5 million. That's like close to 15 million. Let's see what the 73,000 number is. 73,616. This is 368 million ounces of silver. Can someone write the CME and ask them to have a night mode? International Stacker has avoided the flat earth talk in chat because he's not a nutcase, says TKs. Smart, keep yourself and your girl safe. Exactly, Cheryl. Okay. Let's go here. And we're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. We are just 11 and a half minutes away from the stock market open here. Bitcoin down 6,000 since clarity advanced to a full Senate vote. That's interesting. Egbert Bootwhistle says, I was a firefighter on an aircraft carrier. Nice. Class Charlie fires are interesting when your hoses use seawater. That is interesting, Egbert Bootwhistle. You're using seawater. Now, Egbert, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, you have designated firefighters on an aircraft carrier, but everyone on an aircraft carrier is taught to fight a fire, correct? If it gets crazy, I would think everyone's taught to a basic level. Is that true, Egbert Bootwhistle, or are my assumptions dangerous? Brian here says 10-4. There you go. That's how I got into disaster work. I started out in EMS, then I went to firefighting, and then I went naturally to emergency management. Okay, let's go back to the charts. We're getting some downward pressure here, and I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, that looks like a shark's fin.
Rick Harrison's guessing I was on a USAR team. Nope. Not USAR. If you don't know what USAR stands for, that stands for Urban Search and Rescue Team. Not me. Let's comment down in chat, guys. You can ask questions. Doesn't make you a nutcase. It's okay. Some people think the world is flat. Some people don't. It's okay. Why don't we focus on things we can answer and control? Our love for gold and silver. We all have different beliefs, different political affiliations, different religions, but gold and silver brings us together. And this big red candle, ladies and gentlemen, look at this.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Okay. These tunes are slapping, says Brian. Everyone gets the basics at boot camp, but only the engineering rates. I think he meant rats. Only the engineering rats get put in the non-support role with extra training. Okay. My normal non-battle ship station's job was reactor electrician. Okay, that makes sense. Would you have worked with Wrangler Star, U.S. Forest Service? I did do many things with the U.S. Forest Service, but not with Wrangler Star, no. I'm going live in 10 minutes as AG Farmer. Guys, should we crab raid AG Farmer at the end of this live stream? If you want to crab raid AG Farmer, put crab raid in there. Rick Harrison says, surely you did not jump out of perfectly good airplane. I'm not saying what I did. Rick, I'm not saying what I did. But it was crazy! Chasing That Mel says, international stacker on average, 70% of stackers are Christian conservatives. Interesting, Chasing That Mel. Thank you for that, but that means at least 30% are not. Hyperfixation says, do you collect as well as stack? I'm mostly a stacker, but it's like with your diet, guys. Should you eat ice cream? No. Is it okay every once in a while to have a cheat day? Yes. So here's some of my ice cream here, some of my ice cream. But no, I'm a stacker at heart. As we're on a big red candle going down here, the stock market's opening in just 6.5 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, this is a big red candle. This is a massive red candle. We are under attack. Man your battle stations. Crab your battle stations. Did I say man your... I should have said crab your battle stations. We are under attack. Channel members, drop the war emoji in chat right now.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Master Blaster says, yes, every U.S. Navy sailor receives basic shipboard firefighting and damage control training. Brian says, if you are a smoke jumper, I have a whole new level of respect for you. Whoa. You know what's jumping right now, guys? This big red candle's jumping. Look at this. Straight off a cliff. Look at that. Wow. Crab your battle stations, and something tells me the circuit breakers only work on the way up, I think. We'll definitely not get one here. On this big red candle, we've gone from 75.41 to 74.22. Let's look at the Dow. What's going to happen when the stock market opens here, guys? 5 minutes, it's down 141. Something's happening. DXY is... Something's happening. Did we just launch a missile? What's going on? What is happening? Nothing there. Let's go here. What is something is happening. I'm trying to find any breaking news. Something is happening. Wow, look at this. It's about to be a blood. What is today? Tuesday? It's a bloody Tuesday. Big volume increase there. Okay, guys, good time to buy the dip, evidently. Just means another day to buy the dip, says Brian. There you go. And we are just 4 minutes and 5 seconds away from the market opening. Guys, we need the baby gator stat.
How do you do the baby gator noise? Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Okay. So, Shiny says sneeze real quick. I can't force it. Okay, let's go back to here. Something's going on in the world, and I'm not sure what it is. We'll find out together, though. Let's just search Iran. What is happening? Latest. Something's happening. I mean, the DXY's jumping. Is a big announcement about to happen, guys? Is a big announcement about to happen right now? And insiders are trading it. Let's go here to the weekly watchouts. Hold up. Let's see what's supposed to hit this morning. Today's Tuesday. Fed government speech. Probably didn't do it. U.S. pending home sales data. I doubt that did this. Something is going on. That I can assure you. Back over 60. 60.74 gold to silver ratio. So is gold not dumping? Let's look at gold. No, gold is dumping. What did someone ask me earlier? Is it safe to say 75 is the floor? And I said no. Exhibit A. The Ghostbusters just crossed stream somewhere. We need 5 baby gator and sneezes. Someone says we need a mama gator. My sources inside say we are ramping up for another Iranian attack, says Attorney Michael. Huge sell-off, says Humastacker. Last night's glitch. Was there a glitch last night? Are you just saying that? Did I miss a glitch? Dutch Murphy says Trump is in the Situation Room. They can't come to an agreement with Iran. They're going to attack Iran again, says Dutch. The baby gator said the earth is sausage shaped. Whoa. Guys, what if the earth is not flat or round? What if it is the shape of a diamond claw? And as a matter of fact, to further prove my thesis right now, my hypothesis, I've got a bunch of these inbound to put in the Mega Gaw. Who wants a diamond claw? Look at that. Made by SGT Stacking. Look at that, guys. Who wants a diamond claw? Whoa. Oh, Trump is set to speak after... Okay. So this is war? Is this war? Okay, let's look here. When does the... Okay, let's go to YouTube. Is there a Secretary of Defense briefing here? Is there going to be one this morning? Because maybe we pop that on to see what the heck is going on. So we'll see. We'll see. Is there Department of War briefing today? No scheduled. But maybe this is like an emergency. Hold up. Trump brief. Something's happening.
If you guys find anything, please let me know. Something's going on here. Oh, the stock market is open. I missed it because I'm all sidetracked here. Gold. So Shanghai's dumping the slippery little salamanders. Gold is dumping as well. Silver's dumping hard. In the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes, we've gone from 76 to 73. Ooh, Brian just nailed it. The Earth is not round nor flat. It's a crab shell. Whoa. Let's crawl inside of it. Now I'm using the correct account, says El Mas. This is my channel about collecting copper. Copper has not fallen down as silver has. Well, let's look at the copper price. How can you see that easily? Go to internationalstacker.com, live metals prices. Here. Let's bring up copper. No, copper's getting a little bit of a dump as well. Not as significant. Well, 2%. That's, I guess, significant for copper. Man, look at this bloodbath.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Guys, is that ungodly loud? I feel like it might be ungodly loud. The ship is sinking, Captain, says Cleaner. Guys, when in doubt, zoom out. It's okay, don't panic. It's a buying opportunity. They're going to try to crash us below 70. That's the plan here. Let's see if those slippery little salamanders can do it, or if we're going to push back.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It's science.
Okay. Someone said check True Social. I just checked True Social. There's nothing on that. Somebody says there's flying saucers landing in DC. That would be so, guys, that would be, if we actually had like aliens landing, I would go live for hours if that was true. Okay, it looks like the baby gator might be stunting this thing here, but we have had a major drawdown here. Let's see what this is about. So let's go from like right here. That's nearly 4%, guys. Nearly 4% in the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. 40 minutes. Wow. No money left to buy the dip, says Northampton. This is a test. Fortify your intestines, says. Yeah, guys, I've been saying for years, but especially lately on this channel, the road's going to be long, dark, and full of terrors. It's going to be scary. People are going to tell you it's crashing. The mainstream media is going to say it's over. But I believe those with intestinal fortitude to see the way through are going to be celebrating with me in the streets. It's going to be scary. You might get bumps and bruises, but remember, crustaceans can grow back claws. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But as soon as the stock, look at this, leading to the stock market open here. Dow is down 360 points. S&P's down 36. NASDAQ down 108. The DXY dollar index is up almost a 0.4%. Oil is up across the board here, except for light crude oil futures. So I am not sure what's going on, but something is happening. There's some sort of news somewhere. Please tag me if you find something. Look at this from Silver Soldier. Spot, we need to talk. You were supposed to hit 100 again. You drag me down every time you black out. I can stop whenever I want. Tell him what happened Thursday. I'm literally disappearing and you're still falling. Spot is drunk again. That's funny. So evidently Spot price is drunk. That's what's going on here. Silver Chick says the bond market is imploding right now. That's what's happening. It could be bonds. It could be the bond market is finally coming home to roost right now. Rick Harrison posted the pizza report. There's nothing current on the pizza report, though.
Is physical ever going to uncouple? Says Steven. Yeah, I made a video of it. Like, look, guys, if they still had full control, we would be under $20 an ounce, though, right? Could it ever decouple? Yeah, I think it definitely could. I think we've already seen a partial decoupling on and off with the recent price action here. Nvidia posts earnings report tomorrow. Oil and treasury yields have spiked. Likely metals and stock market down due to these, says Keith. Thank you for being a channel member. Drop the mic says, foil hat on it. The earth is shorting to buy our silver on sale. Oh, the east. I read the earth. The east. Check the 10-year. It went up. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, there's no Department of Defense briefing. So let's do this. Let's go to live. I think what we'll do, guys, is we will crab raid AG Farmer. He's got restrictions on his account till he gets more viewers and watch time, so I think we'll help a crab out there. I'm going to be live this afternoon, probably, I'll say 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless something happens. Like, if we're having a major flash crash or a rise or some breaking news, I will come live before then to cover that. But otherwise, I'll be live at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening to cover the market open after a day of trading. Thank you so much. We're going to go crab raid AG Farmer right now. So we're going to go there. We're going to drop a bunch of crabs in chat. We're going to smash the like button. Up to you if you want to subscribe. But thank you all so much. I'll say CYO, TNO. Catch you on the next one.
I am never going to financially recover from this.